Thank you, Miss Debbie, for meeting with me today. I wanted to thank you for letting me visit your classroom today. Really enjoy being in there. I really liked you interacting with the kids in a very positive way. So let's kind of go over some of the strengths. I want you to kind of tell me how the lesson went today. Tell me some of the strengths from your lesson.
I feel that the kids seemed engaged with the lesson. They participated at the beginning with the gallery walk, where it gave some ideas as to what they actually knew about syllables and if they knew what syllable types were.
Mm-hmm.
This helped me to know
Mm-hmm.
where I needed to go with the lesson. I really liked the matching game. I did it at the end to reinforce the types of syllables in a game form so they can better understand what syllables are.
Okay, good. And the kids probably remembered what syllables were, but syllable types, they probably were a little weakened because they hadn't learned those in a long time, right? So I thought your lesson was very engaging. So I want to break down some of the things I observed in your classroom today when I visited. So you began with a word on the smart board for the kids to see, and then you asked the students they had to break it into syllables, right, using their whiteboards. So each kid had a whiteboard. Then you did a think, pair, share strategy to have students kind of discuss their answers. And then you had them discuss, and then you showed the exemplar on the board so they were able to see exactly what it should look like, and they could see if they got it wrong or, be able to correct it. So that kind of engaged their learning too, to kind of get it back in their heads again what syllables were before you introduce the syllable types, okay? So you did have a small discussion about syllables, and then that led the students to the gallery walk where they wrote about what they knew about syllable types. And then, it was really good. You had all 6 syllables, up there around the room, and it was really good because the kids were able to kind of move around the room that way, which got them up out of their chairs, moving around a little bit. They were able to discuss their thoughts in small groups. And then when you were, ready to bring the students back, you used the hocus pocus, and they said everybody focus, and that's cool. I actually used to use that when I taught. It's a really good classroom management tactic. It doesn't always work. There's different ones you can try, but that's kind of my go-to also. The matching game, I thought that was really effective to reinforce their learning. And then at the end, to check for understanding with everybody, you did the words on the board, and then you did the show call where every kid used the right word, held it up. That's a really good use of the show call, because then you can immediately see what kids aren't getting it, and then that helps you give immediate feedback, especially for those struggling kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the only thing I would suggest is to maybe have a visual, a poster or something up in the classroom for them to kind of refer back to, or even something in their journal, something they can refer back to, okay, for future use, okay? So having said all that, is there anything you need from me? Do you have any questions about anything?
Yes, I agree with you.
Okay.
I was actually thinking about that. I will create one for the classroom and one for their journal.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy my students, and this is one of my favorite lessons to teach, and I think it helps them better understand syllable forms.
Okay, good. I really liked it. So I just wanted to tell you, thank you again for all your hard work. I really appreciate everything you do for us at our campus. So let's go ahead and start going over your scores.